Hello and welcome back to Points Before Power. Today we are going to discuss the strategies to make the spend requirement limits that are required to get that fantastic credit card sign-up bonus.
Yeah, so a typical bonus spend limits I have had experience with range from spending between $500 to $5,000, and typically you must achieve that in 3 to 4 months. It's at this point I'd like to make a common sense statement. Don't spend more than you can afford. That is a losing strategy. So if you typically only spend $500 per month on expenses, don't sign up for a card that requires a $4,000 spend in 3 months, unless some of the strategies we discuss here today will assist you in making those spend dreams come true.
That makes sense to me. However, what are some opportunities to increase your credit card bill without increasing your budget expenditures?
First thing I do when receiving a new credit card is change all my recurring online bills to be paid with that new card. This includes things like streaming services, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu to name a few. Also, Amazon Prime gets set to be my default card or primary card for all purchases.
Another reoccurring bill you might have and would benefit from changing is if you utilize a food delivery service such as HelloFresh or Blue Apron.
That is a good strategy to mention. My dog actually gets his food delivered to the house, so that's another one that I change. Another recurring bill that you can pay with your new card are utility bills. For example, my Spectrum bill is auto-paid with a credit card.
I also pay my cell phone bill with my new card.
Now, speaking of utility bills, I pay my gas electric bill with a credit card. Where we live, the utility company is We Energies. And I obviously don't know how this works for where everyone who's listening lives, but I'll explain how this works for me, and perhaps others can apply this to their own situation. So We Energies charges a service fee of $2.95 for any charge up to $600. So when I have a balance due, I gladly pay the fee and charge $600 even though my bill is significantly lower. Let's say for an example it's $150. So We Energies allows me to overpay and I can have the remaining credit on my next statement, meaning next month the bill will have been an additional $150. However, because I overpaid, I had a $450 credit from the last time I had paid. So I'll still have a remaining credit with We Energies of $300.
Well, that seems like a good tactic, but is it actually a good deal?
The short answer is yes, it's a great deal. Let's take a look at the numbers. If you were signing up for a card that has a spend requirement of $3,000 in 3 months to receive a $500 sign-up bonus, and you use this tactic to meet $600 of that spend, you would have met 1/5 of the requirement, or 20%. So 20% of that $500 bonus is $100, which is met by paying the service fee of $2.95. So you've just multiplied your $3 cost in service fee by over 3,000%.
Well, that settles it for me. I'm hooked. How about if you're not working towards the spend limit?
Actually, I employ this strategy even when not working towards the spend limit for a bonus. Even the worst return on spend in my wallet nets me 1.5% cash back. So if I put $600 on a card and earn 1.5%, I just made $9 in points and it cost me $3 out of pocket. Yes, I am that cheap to make $6.
Aw, I like it. And to take that one step further, if you were to transfer those points and redeem them in the Chase Sapphire Reserve portal, you'd achieve another 50% bonus on those points, making their value $13.50 for only spending $2.95.
Correct you are, sir. And I'd spend $3 to get $10 any day. Since we're on the topic of paying a service fee to achieve a spend limit, I once paid a 2.39% service fee to pay my property taxes. The spend requirement on the card was $5,000 in 3 months, and I earned 100,000 points valued at $1,000. I paid $5,000 in my property taxes along with a service fee of $119.50 to net over $880 in cash value.
That is a one off to keep in mind, especially around tax season. So one tactic I have used in the past that does not involve fees, but does require you to be able to meet friends at a restaurant is paying the tab and having friends pay you with cash or Venmo or even PayPal.
Yeah, I'm always amazed when you offer to put the bill in your card, how many people are more than happy to oblige. I've put a substantial portion of a new car purchase on my credit card in the past. Turns out the finance guy who worked for the dealer was also a credit card points guy as well.
Speaking of large purchases, as you know, my wife and I have a baby on the way, and I'm paying for all those bills with my personal card, and then using my HSA to reimburse myself for paying the bills.
Yeah, been there, done that twice, Mike. Good for you. And an HSA is a great way to utilize bills that you are going to incur anyhow and get rewarded in the process. Speaking of things you're going to pay for regardless, another overlooked opportunity is donations. We have some regular occurring monthly donations that we put on our credit card. For example, our local church accepts donations via credit card. My wife contributes to the radio station K-Love, and we sponsor a child through World Vision. We have even gotten into the habit of donations for Christmas gifts for our adult family using Samaritan's Purse, which again also takes credit cards.
Another technique that I employ is delaying. If I know I have a large purchase upcoming, but it's not critical that I obtain it right away, perhaps the car needs new tires before winter arrives, or I'm planning to upgrade my television, I will delay purchasing that large expense until I have a new credit card in hand and then I'm working towards a spend limit. I've actually done this with a kitchen remodel, and I've opened 2 cards with this strategy.
I like where your head's at. Anyhow, with all these fairly basic and legit ways to meet your spending limits, I hope you find them helpful. There are plenty of other ways to do it, but they're not quite as reputable. I have not personally done any of them, nor would I recommend them. Granted, using the strategies discussed today, I've never had to use any of those sketchy methods.
That's all we got for today. If you're interested in either the Chase Southwest cards or Chase Sapphire cards as mentioned, see the links in the description below. And always, if you have any comments or questions, please feel to leave a comment and make sure to hit this with a like if you enjoyed the content. Thanks. See you on the next one.
Take care, everyone.